excited to be here tonight with Dr. Kilic. Did I say it right this time?
You did.
All right.
See that? I
Hallelujah.
was on not meet the first time.
And he is a surgeon at Johns Hopkins. With Johns Hopkins. and tonight we're going to do an easy taco tostada. I know the doctor likes his tostadas, and we're doing it in our fancy air fryer. This is my third air fryer, and they just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I love it, but I haven't tried the tuna in the air fryer. And then we're gonna put the tostadas in there. And I like my tuna a little bit on the rare side, but first we need to make like a little marinade, some little zesty, limey marinade with some chili powder and cumin. I mean, that's like 2 ingredients, super simple, no salt. And actually sometimes chili powder has salt in it. So you do need to be really careful. I try to find the chili powder that doesn't have salt. So it's out there. So I want to start with our limes. We have a beautiful one. Actually, I think you might need to cut that piece of meat.
Yeah, that's a big piece of meat.
Yeah, let's show everybody out there this absolutely spectacular.
It looks delicious.
Piece of tuna. Beautiful. That is 1 pound.
It's heavy.
I know. It's surprising because I mean, some restaurants might just serve that to you for $80. Now I think just cutting that in half will be great because we're going to end up slicing it anyway to put on the tortillas. So you got the good one.
I got this.
You got the. You sure you don't want to use my knife?
No, that one's too big.
You sure you don't want to use it? Actually, I don't need to cut mine, so I'm not going to cut mine. I should have given you my knife because it's sharper. That's beautiful. All right, so go ahead and put them in the pan. I mean, and if you wanted to cut it some more, but you don't need to because we're going to be slicing it. Mine, just wanted to show you all the difference. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this gorgeous tuna that I purchased at my regular grocery store for actually a very reasonable price. It's not quite a pound. I think it's like 12 ounces, but isn't that pretty?
It's very pretty. It's perfect triangles.
I know. So this is tuna frozen, and actually I want to try a little something different. You're going to do it in the air fryer.
Okay.
So not everybody has an air fryer, so I thought I was going to try this one on the grill.
Oh, good. We'll get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, and if you don't have a grill and you don't have an air fryer, go out and buy a grill. Have your husband do the grilling on outside, okay? That works too. So, okay, now let's start with our limes. I love limes. I love that citrus. But I also really love, what do I love? I love the zest. So I want to use the whole lime because there's, all these nutrients, antioxidants, that's the word that's in the zest. And so the zest from every different, fruit has a different antioxidant. I mean, there must be like a gazillion of them out there.
I'm sure there's a lot.
Yeah, I don't have an idea. Oh, you're already doing them.
I'm
He's
ready.
doing the
I'm
rub
ready.
thing. I was gonna zest first and then rub. He's rolling it. So I'm just gonna zest right on
Just go right
top.
on top. All right.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna use the finer. I love my my microplane. And these ones are really cool because they have 2 sides. That's what this thing is for. Everybody takes it off. You slide it. You got everything good over there?
Yeah.
All right. Don't forget, if you have any questions, go ahead and type it into the chat box. And we've got a whole committee over here that's helping us out here. Okay, so zesting. Do not go crazy and just go back and forth like you're sawing and sanding down and before you know it, there's nothing left. All you want to do is just rub it really gently and kind of turn it. Okay, don't do that. Just go over it once. Sometimes I actually do rest it down. You just want the green. You do not want to get to the the white part because that gets,
It already smells so good.
Doesn't it?
Maybe one
Yeah.
place to feel. It's so nice.
it is very good and good for you. And it's very hard to get the zest after you've
Well, I love
squeezed the juice out of the lime. So we
that.
do
That's
this
nice color,
first,
too. It's nice.
and it's pretty color. I mean, a little goes a long way, right? I'm not getting mine everywhere. I don't really have an exact quantity. Did you get all the way around?
Most of mine, how about yours?
Yeah, I missed a few spots. I think these microplanes are a little dull. You do have to replace them every once in a while. Okay. Eat it. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we can get rid of these. Oh, no, actually, they're kind of pretty. Now you're gonna do the roly thing.
I jumped
What
the
do you-
gun.
That's okay. What do you call it? These are
I
good
don't
ones.
know. It just feels good on your palm.
It
That's
does.
what I do.
I call it, this is my stress exercise. Now, and why do we do this?
It should soften
You've
it up,
done
right?
this
And get the
before.
juices going, right?
Yeah. It kind of breaks up the membranes. Breaks up the brains. And then when we juice it, and we have a couple of different juicers here. You have the old fashioned one. That was grandma's, and I have this one, and now that I've figured out how to use it. Okay, go ahead and cut yours in half. What does it say about the juice? When I first did this, I put it in this way. I thought that's how it goes, right? No, wrong. It goes this way. Juice it and then just put the juice on your.
I can see why that's a new one. You're done already. I'm working it here.
I paid my dues. I couldn't believe how well this works. Of course, I still want to go the other way just for fun. I just think there's got to be some more juice in here. Oh, look, see, there it goes.
Should I use the whole lime, you think, or just half a lime?
You know. Well, this. I got a lot of juice. How much juice is poured on? Let's see.
A decent amount.
I think you need more.
A little more. All right.
I think you need some more. I'm gonna do the other one.
You're the taste expert, so you got it.
Yeah, so this is a tool that you're gonna go out and buy, right?
Of
Here, you wanna
course.
try it?
I do.
Here, you guys do it on mine. Check it out. Okay, so you put it in, I guess, where the seeds would go like that.
I see. And you squeeze. That's
So you
it.
squeeze.
That's so much easier.
I mean, there's,
Yeah, that's kind of fun too.
it is kind of fun.
I'm gonna go back to
Yeah,
grinding.
I
I'm gonna go back to
resisted.
grinding.
Trust me, I resisted years. I have a juicer, a million ways to get juice. I have a way I cut it, special way I cut it. And actually, I think we're gonna put our garbage down here. You have a little tub underneath.
Excellent.
So that's my lesson. No, I don't own stock in these, so I just, I love kitchen gadgets. I'm like the gadget queen, and
And gadgets and color with this beautiful yellow. It's nice.
I know, and I love Julia Child, and once I found out she was the gadget queen, I was like, okay, so this is a good thing. Okay, so now we have a couple of spices we're gonna add. We have our chili powder. So you have a towel here if you want to dry your hands off. Go ahead and wipe your hands off. Mine are a little juicy. And then we're gonna sprinkle
A dab.
a dab,
A
yes,
dab.
yes. A little drizzle of the chili powder. I think I kind of want it on both sides. So I'm gonna turn it over a little bit. Turn it over. Because we want to just save a little bit because we're gonna put some after it's cooked. We got a little cumin here. I don't want to go too crazy on the cumin. I've had a lot of cumin lately. Lots of cumin. We just made a really cool Ethiopian recipe last week, which was very exciting. Okay, so we got the cumin, and we got the now my hands are a mess. We do have some tongs, so if you don't like touching, there's some tongs, but I'm kind of a hands-on, touchy-feely kind of person. So now, I mean, it's nice to have this marinate at least 15 minutes if you have time. No, I would not let it marinate more than an hour because the citrus is going to start cooking it.
Oh, really?
Kind of like,
Just overwhelm it a little bit too, or?
I don't know, it'll actually physically start transforming the meat and cook it, and it'll turn like ceviche.
Interesting.
Have you ever had ceviche?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a process. Okay, so we're gonna put these bad boys aside, okay? I may wanna turn my grill on, because I know one thing, I want a hot grill. I know we've been turning your air fryer on and off, right?
Yeah, I may have to turn it back on here.
I think it's, yeah, we've warmed him up.
Should be good.
So you're good? Okay, now we got a lot of choppy to do. Because this is a super healthy recipe. So I am going to, it said a small red cabbage. I haven't seen a small red cabbage.
Yeah, I think there's only one size.
Ever. And I don't know about you, sometimes stores used to like cut them in half for you. Ask your,
Yeah.
I just want half a cabbage. See, I think that's gonna be plenty, right?
That's big.
That's big, that's plenty. So you get half. And now there's several ways we could cut up our cabbage. We definitely want to kind of shred it and as cut as thinly as it possibly can be. So we might test out our lovely slicing tool.
Yeah, that might be the easiest way of doing that.
Might be, I don't know. I think we should kind of cut out as much of that core as we can. I wanted you to try that and see if you like it.
Yeah, we want to try that.
I love my Ben Renner.
That's not bad.
This is how I usually hold it. Let me show you. Like, put this up against you. Okay. So you're kind of bracing yourself. And let me see what you're starting at the bottom.
Yeah, what do you think? That's all right?
I think that's good. I should just start at the easy part here, okay? And let's just see how much of a mess that makes.
Yeah, that's almost like cheating. I like it.
Start at the easy part and then, well, no, you've got the easy one. I've got to cut this now. So I'm gonna just cut it. I honestly, I actually did order the pre-shredded stuff in the bag.
Just in case.
I did, and I guess they were out of it. The stores are really kind of wonky. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody how to hold your knife. So if you're cooking out there, I hope you either already know or have already cooked with me before. So real quick, how to hold your knife. We have, look at you go. It's fantastic. Go ahead and put it on there. He's going to town over here. Okay. Pinching the blade technique. So you put your thumb on the blade, but put it down all the way near the handle. Push your other pointer finger on the other side. So you're straddling it like this. Whoop, you need a fresh knife. You might need a fresh knife. This knife is full of tuna. Look at your fresh knife. Okay, so then my other three fingers just go around the handle. This is the safest way to hold the knife. I only change this position once, and that's when you'll see when we do the cilantro.
I'm back in the operating room again.
I'm sorry?
I feel like I'm back in the operating room.
Oh, no.
This is great.
I know, well, we're ready out here. This is for you, okay? Got him tweezers for the operating room. I can't imagine. I don't know how you do what you do, and God bless you for being here. So you're gonna keep going on there, or you want me to start doing that and go to town? Here, we've got you a new knife over there.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
See, I'm just turning this guy around as much, however, is easiest for me to get a fine, really thin shred.
I don't know why. I really like watching people with the knife. This looks so smooth. I can never do it that way.
I don't believe that. I think with a little practice, you can just come back and practice.
Maybe that's what it is. We need to practice.
You should come with your son.
Yeah, he likes cooking.
You said he likes cooking.
You guys don't need.
or come with your whole family. I mean, that's the beauty, that's the charm of what, you know, and we're reopening. We're so excited. We're coming back to the kitchen. This is actually, you know, this is definitely one of my first classes, virtual classes in the kitchen.
Oh, really?
For the last, 2 years, I've been out of my kitchen at home.
Still doing things virtually, teaching.
Yes. Yeah, we love it. It's, you know, you're cooking at home. I mean, this is not a commercial kitchen, so it's kind of like being at home. We have both different kinds of ranges. We have the electric range. This is my brand new electric range here with the smooth top. And then we have gas. So some people have gas, some people cook with electric. So you notice these are not, you know, fancy commercial stoves and what you see in your home. So when you're cooking here with us, it feels like home. So you can come home to the kitchen. The Simple Cooking with Heart kitchen. Our classes are, you know, on, we're gonna try to get back to a routine, like Mondays, maybe Monday lunch, and then morning on Tuesday, and then an evening. So we always try to do one evening class a week. We go back and forth between Monday and Tuesday. Tell me a little bit more about what you cook at home for your family, Doctor.
I usually don't cook. I'm the one that's eating. So this is an opportunity for me to get some good stuff here.
And this way your kids aren't gonna laugh at you.
That's right. But this is all done so that I can get some street cred with them. And say, look, I know how to do this.
Well, I think you're handling that pretty darn well. If I do say so, and I think you got plenty. And you know what? I'm so tempted just to squeeze a little bit of lime. I can't resist on the cabbage. How can we leave the cabbage naked? You know, I'm gonna put a little something on. You have half one?
Yeah, let me do this.
Here, just put a little here. Use mine. We're gonna do the easy way. You squeeze a little bit on yours. I'm gonna give you a break.
So you said do it this way, so to catch the seeds.
Yeah, just squeeze, save me some. Just a little for you. This is the stuff that you don't read in the recipe. You know, you gotta get these little tricks from the chef. Okay, now you made a mess. So clean up your mess. Clean off your cutting board. Let me show you a trick. What we do is we just kind of sweep everything off with the knife, you know. Because you're my guest. Oh, actually, let's just get rid of it. Thank you. I love this. God bless you, Rosalind. And then just wipe it down. Wipe off your thing. And now we get to move on to the other very strange piece of, thank you so much, food, vegetable. Oh God. It's what we call the Mexican potato, otherwise known as jicama. It's just people don't know about it, and it's so delicious. I love it. So I'm gonna pray. When you're looking for it, honestly, I don't think they really know where to put it in grocery
It
stores.
looks like it should be a big red onion, but in a potato shape.
Yes. So, but you know, it's kind of like a potato, so maybe it should be in the potato section. So this was right next to the rutabagas, and where was it? In Whole Foods, it was.
All kinds of crazy exotic.
It was with exotic foods. It's not really that exotic, okay? But I'm just gonna go ahead and hope and pray that it is what I want it to be on the inside.
Which is what you want it to be a little bit soft, or you want it to be really hard?
I want it to be white,
Okay.
first of all, and juicy. Sometimes it's, who knows how long it's been sitting on the shelves, you know? Because nobody knows what this is and nobody buys it. So you guys gotta be adventurous and go out and buy it so we can get some fresh ones on the shelves. So let's just cut off here. I'll give you a little bit more.
Okay.
cut off, you could take a peeler, but I'm just gonna cut off this outer part, okay? That's not too much. And then I'm gonna cut the skin off around it. You could use a peeler, but it's pretty thick. So you do have a peeler if you wanna give that a try too. I just find it easier to cut it this way. I had to buy like 4 of them just in case. I haven't had good luck. The last couple I've cut into were dried up and did not taste good. I actually have had this a couple times. Sometimes when you go to a Mexican restaurant, here you go. Switch. I'm helping you out. I want you to come in. Nice work there. Yeah, okay.
That's why I got it.
Did you taste it yet?
No, not yet.
Let me think. Watch that. I'm coming in. You gotta be really careful when I'm coming into somebody else's cutting board,
That's right.
especially when it's a chef and they got a knife in their hand.
Yeah, you guys don't stop.
So once you cut off a little sliver of that and taste it.
Actually, let's have some juice.
Tell me what you think.
It has a taste. It's a little different. It's a lot more moist than I thought it would be.
Okay, I gave you a little squirt of lime.
It's actually not
And
bad.
I'm maybe
I'm sure it's very
little-
healthy too.
little
I
bit-
can't stop eating it, I'm sorry.
Well, I was gonna put some chili powder on it.
I'll try
Yeah,
some
some
chili powder.
restaurants, some Mexican restaurants serve this like, as a little appetizer, I suppose. So refreshing. Okay, so this is not a bad one.
No, it's just good.
This is
I
a
mean,
good
that
one.
This is the only one I've had, but it's really good.
I'm really proud of you. Okay, but I gotta
Let me
taste,
give you
I
that.
gotta taste it now. It's my turn.
It's pretty good.
And you tried it with the lime.
I like the lime.
Now if you cut this up and put this out, on a tray in the kitchen and for your family, just
So I want to see it.
where everybody can see it.
So when we pick it out, do you knock on it and just like listen to it before?
I
we
knock on it, says hello.
It's like me.
Honestly, it's sort of a go to a grocer that you trust kind of thing, because if it's not, I try to make sure that the tips aren't moldy. So, but the other good thing about this, like carrots, it's healthy and it lasts forever.
Yeah.
So like cabbage, that's the other really wonderful thing about cabbage. It has a nice long life in the bottom of the dark refrigerator. I've had cabbage in my fridge for weeks and I'm still eating it. I love it because I love it on my tacos. So we talked about this earlier. The recipe says to do it in, what does it say? It says diced, but I thought maybe I'm gonna get a little bit more adventurous and maybe see, there's an attachment that goes on here. I'm not gonna let you do it because I really don't want you to cut your fingers.
You got a lot
Because
of faith in me.
this guy, it doesn't just give you 1 cut, it gives you 8 cuts.
Oh, I see.
You see all the little teeth?
Got a lot.
So it's like an instant. I thought this would be kind of nicer. Like an instant little matchsticks. Isn't that lovely? So I'm gonna make a little room. That is a lot of, or maybe I'll just put it in here. I'll put my little matchsticks in here. Or maybe I'll let you try it.
What is it? Should I dice this one?
If you want to dice it,
Try it.
be my guest. And if you, oh, it's falling apart. I'll try this at home. They actually do have these guards that you can use. I guess they're falling apart. That's weird. I've never seen that. That's good.
It really is.
So yeah, you have to get your family. I'll make a little tip here. Oh, all right, actually good. Shut up, never mind. Never mind, you're doing great. What am I butting in for? Stop.
Well, you can always give me a tip for next time.
Oh, no wonder this went so fast. My blade came out. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, now I'm gonna have to cut this in. I didn't screw my blade in enough. So we got some julienne in a perfect world and some dice. Whatever, we have something delicious, we have something healthy, doesn't require any cooking. They should be putting this in school lunches, right?
This is really delicious.
I'm sorry,
really impressed.
yeah, this is,
Nice and healthy and really has a kind of nice taste.
you know, and for those picky eaters, it's white food. I have one of those. You need another little bowl. Yeah, just dump out those limes. There we go. Or you can have one of mine. Should have got more of these easy cute little trays. I really like them. So maybe we should get a little squirt. Or maybe a little more chili powder. Because in the recipe, it says do this at the end. So then it's just going on top of the tuna. And not all the other good stuff. Here, you want to just a little bit more of that? Sprinkle that on top. Okay, I think we're down to the mango. Okay, so I've taken out a lot of my toys. I think we're probably finished with the. I can get rid of that for you.
Right, thank you.
Might still need this.
I didn't do
Put it
very
over
well last time.
I'm sorry.
I didn't use it very well last time.
So let's just wipe off your cutting board. Let's start at a clean. I notice some people just, work themselves into a little, and they're in this little corner because there's all this stuff all over the cutting board. But it helps me to clear it off. I like to spread out. All right, mangoes. This is a, yeah, it sure looks gorgeous on the outside. Who knows what it's gonna look like on the inside.
A lot of people.
I love mangoes. Well, I hope that's not a bad sign here. You see that? It's kind of brown there. I haven't had good luck with mangoes.
How soft do you want it to be on the outside? You want it
Just
a little
feel
bit?
that one. You want a little give,
Yeah.
but, and the color should be the giveaway, but who knows if they're getting gassed as well. So, now, when you're cutting a mango, there's a huge pit. You're not allergic to mangoes.
No.
A lot of people are. My sister, I think they should use it for lip, plumping up your lip, because when she eats it, and she eats it anyway, her lips like get full. I'm like, oh, that looks really good. Wish mine would do that. Anyway, so you want to cut off center. And it's a guessing game. It's like, don't cut it down the center because there's like big old pit. So just a little bit off.
That looks good.
Not bad. You want to try the other side?
Sure. It smells really good though.
Not bad.
I'm not even come close to that.
Now you'll just have to peel that and you can gnaw on the rest. Now this is a little hard, but it's not, I think it's still gonna taste good. Let me taste a little piece here. Get that off. Mangoes are tricky. There's it. You peeled it, right?
I don't know how to put it yet.
Okay. It's tart, but it's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at
See,
all.
I think like papaya, you could still use this, even though it's not totally ripe. I think it adds a nice little zip. Now I got very curious because I wanted to see what this one. Let's try this one. This is the other. This knife did not. Sure. peel this. And this is the special person, whoever is helping you in the kitchen. They get that, and they get to know. That's for the good little helpers. Yeah, go ahead, taste that one. Now, sometimes people get fancy and, they do this crisscrossy thing here. I do this when I'm serving the mango to my daughter. She's the only one that will eat it. Besides me, you do that little crisscrossy thing, and then you fan it out like that for them.
Oh, that looks cool.
Because, when the food looks good, I have more of a chance of getting them to eat it.
That's how you disguise the nutrition, huh?
Yeah. And
That
this
looks
is,
good.
this
That
is,
looks really
this
cool.
is tasty. So you want to try it with yours, just for practice? Oh, you did cut off a little bit of that.
Just kinda just
So,
make it
yeah,
crisscross.
I'm slashing it across like that, and then sort of cross hatching it again, cutting it all the way, almost all the way through to the bottom, but not.
Maybe the first one's a little soft. Let's see.
Yeah, and then you'll,
Just do it. That's
there you go.
That's
You can do
nothing
that.
appetizing.
Taste it, see if you, this one is a nice ripeness. I'm gonna use both of these. Doesn't matter. And I'm just gonna get the peel off of here with the
That's
peeler.
actually really good. I love these ideas.
Isn't that
They're
nice?
Nice, healthy snacking.
Healthy snacking. Healthy snacking. So try to, oh, is this one was yours or is this one mine?
This one was mine.
Oh, you're eating that one, good, good.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
Well, we gotta save some for the taco. Some for the taco. So you could just cut this off, these chunks like that. We could use those. Or you could do a little bit fancier. I don't usually do it this way, but that's fine. So this one, I'm gonna just slice it into thin, like panels, like that. You want another mango to play with? Let me show you this. That one you're gonna, remember there's that huge pit. So
Okay.
this is the hard side. It's kind of weird. You're gonna have to go around like that. Other side. Hit the pit. Yeah, he's hard. I forgot to mention that if you can't, we got more. Look at this. Here we go. I'll give you another one. If you can't find the jicama, oh, see, this is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Look, see? This happened to me with lots of them. So back up. We don't like them. You want to try that one?
Yeah. This
Yeah.
one's delicious.
Try that one. The, if there's no jicama, did I mention that you could also, if you can find it, use an Asian pear, which I have over there. Asian pears are, I think, have a similar, that crunchy, sweetness to it. I think is a really good substitute for the, okay, so, see how I'm cutting this into little strips?
Yeah, it's got that same texture.
Is this one interesting? This one is not that
Not that
beautiful
yellow,
color.
yeah. It's a little bit more whitish.
That is very strange. Very strange. And so now I'm just going to cut this into a smaller dice. So I've just lined up we have all different sizes tonight. We got the small dice, we have the matchstick. So yes, it's a broad lesson tonight. Large dice, small dice, brunoise, all the fancy terms. Is that one, how does that one taste?
I haven't tasted it yet.
Oh, you should.
Let's see.
If it doesn't taste good, you need to taste your food.
It's not as sweet as the yellow. This
May I
deep
have
one.
a taste?
Yeah,
Because this one's really tangy.
yeah. It's a little bit different.
Oh, yeah.
I thought maybe I dipped my hand in my.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Okay, I was not prepared for that.
I really thought it was a lime juice. It's very different
Oh
than
my-
the first one.
That is tart. Okay, no, you can have that one. Okay, no,
I
thank
didn't mind it as
you.
much as you did.
Woo, I was, waiting for a little sweetness. Now, maybe it looked ripe. That baby's not ripe. Oh, okay, I need a packet of sugar or something. Now I'm gonna eat some cilantro. Here we go, healthy, be healthy. I'm gonna chew on some of the stems. There I go. The cilantro, the stems are delicious, y'all. Don't throw out the stems of cilantro. No, seriously, you don't have to use that. No, go away. Go away.
You don't want that?
Bye-bye. No. We have one more mango, okay. Let's see. How many is that? 1, 2,
This is gonna be the fourth one, right? Fourth one.
fourth one. Okay, so,
Yeah.
yeah. You wanna give it a try?
All right.
Otherwise, we're not gonna have much mango on our tacos. Try to cut it. Oh, no!
That's the
Oh!
worst one.
Oh, my heavens. Oh, my heavens. Thank goodness, thank goodness. See, oh, man, thank goodness I picked up some extra mangoes today. See what I mean? See what I mean? 4, nasty, look at that. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, you got another little bowl?
We got this.
Here, well, we've got enough here,
We'll share.
yes.
But then I'm gonna take some of yours.
No, I'm sorry with that others. Yeah, you're welcome to dig up that other one if you want. I personally, with all this lime juice, I like, I want a little sweetness. Okay, so now we just need to go ahead and put yours in here. So we're sharing.
Hey, Chef, is there a good way to check, like when you're in the produce section, to check and see how might have been mango or not? Squeeze that.
You saw all these mangoes they looked fine.
Good. They're the same.
I don't know what's going on, but I have had trouble with mangoes for the last month, as I mentioned. So that's why I bought like 4 of them. And then I bought 2 more today. Right? Man, and different kinds. I thought maybe, I'd try a different
Yellowish, little greenish.
variant. Yeah, okay, but that's all right. So we've got some cilantro. Was that one? Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared. You taste that one. Okay, we're done with, was that good? Sweet? Oh, well, you can go cut up more of the tart one. Well, okay, cilantro. Cilantro will keep in your house if you take care of it as soon as you bring it home from the market. Dunk it in water, give it a nice bath because usually it's full of dirt. Even when it looks like it's not, it is. Yeah.
It's just put in water.
Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah. Just wash it good. Take the little binding thing off of it and cut the bottoms off and put it in, a mason jar or whatever. And then put a plastic bag over it and tie that into a little knot. So it's got this greenhouse thing going on.
It just keeps it fresh or what's it do?
It keeps it wicked fresh. Yeah, it's the only way. You want to make sure that it looks good before you put it in there. So you don't want any leaves that are potentially starting to rot. So take those out. My goodness, I do this with parsley also.
Looks pretty good.
No, this is very nice. And the parsley, I have it, kid you not, like 3 weeks. But you have to do it. That is hands down the only way to keep it super fresh. Okay, I worked myself in a hole. So we're just gonna cut this whole thing up.
Okay.
So it may help just to excuse me, cut that off and pile that on top of it. And then I'm gonna kind of wad it up a little bit into a sort of a ball.
Mhm.
And then make sure your left hand is, your fingertips are curled under.
Mhm.
Try that. Because this way your knife, you just want it to hit fingertips under, like the claw. Can you do that?
I don't know.
No? Bend them. Yeah. So this way the knife is only hitting it can't cut anything off. Okay, and then you kind of keep scooching backwards and sort of reconfiguring your mound. And if you have like a little food processor, you can use that too. I remember when I said that I changed my, I mean, you don't even have to cut it up. You know, I like chunks
Mhm.
of cilantro. I like cilantro on everything, almost. So
It looks good. It has
it
nice
smells
color.
good. So remember, if I wanted this to get finer, I would relax my right hand and I move it back. So I can do some rocking action. And then my left hand is going to straighten everything, thumbs up, pinky up, and press down on it so it kind of stays, not too hard, but, and this way I can just go back and forth over it, and then you sweep. Okay, so this is how I would do garlic or any other. Wash your fingers. There you go.
Chef, just FYI, we got about 15 minutes. and
Oh, that's all right. I thought this went till 7:30.
No, so.
No. Okay, bowl. Let's put our cilantro in that little bowl. Let's turn on your air fryer. Fryer on. Okay. Fryer on. Now, I think it said 3 to 4 minutes
Yes.
for air frying, so 3 + 4. So times 7. 7, and it should check it. Start. Okay, now it should beep at you when it's ready to add food, right?
Okay, yeah.
It'll say,
So we're ready.
it'll beep, and it'll say add food. Okay, so cilantro, let's get that in here. Yeah, I told you I could drive this out to This is a
fun,
very
though.
easy recipe,
Fun.
and we dragged it out for an hour and a half, okay? Yeah, everybody out there is probably already done and sitting down and eating by now. That's cheating. I know some of my classes do that. Like Stephanie's just blah, 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 and then sometimes they mess up. Because a lot of people don't read the recipe. This is, and then they mess up. Okay. So I have my grill already on. So I am, I think, just about ready for my action here. So while you're waiting on yours, I'm gonna go ahead and sear mine. Now I did spray this a little bit, but you have some spray over there.
I do.
May I have some of that? Now, I'm not gonna spray that, although I want to. I'm gonna spray this. Sprayer. Put this on and pray for the best. Actually, if you could wash that for me, marvelous. Now, like I said, I do like my tuna on the rare side. So that's why I actually started it from the frozen state.
I see.
Because I have overcooked too many pieces of tuna, and tuna's too expensive for me to mess up like that anymore.
You're nice and slow. Huh?
Well, I want to get a nice little sear on it. Non-aerosol, but it's, have to be very careful if you're spraying on your stove. It's like to ignite. This is a very simple thing, but it's probably more environmentally friendly. So I do have a fish spatula, but this is not a very good one. And I'm hoping that it doesn't stick. Story has it that if it's sticking, it's not ready to be turned up.
Oh, really?
That perhaps it will release. Okay, you're ready. It's telling you, it's yelling at you. Get in there. I'm gonna force it. So you should be able to fit them in there. Okay, fabulous. If you stay ready, right? Okay.
We have for 7 minutes to the end.
Fantastic. Well, we may not have time to make the full starter.
We were talking about that earlier. I like
Yeah.
mine crispy.
You like yours crispy? Well, we'll just have to hang in there. Uh-oh, we need that other air fryer. Let's get that other air fryer plugged in. If we can get some crispy tortillas.
So you turn it and it then sticks, right?
Get it stick a little bit. See, there's a couple of, not too bad. It'll work. Not too bad. So I usually will run the,
Can I get a little sneak peek, see if it's gonna move at all?
well, and I'm running it this way. I'm very careful which way I. It will work. There you go. You did. Well. We just happen to have another air fryer here. Like I said, I like my black and, black and blue, I guess they call it, but, as rare as I can keep it. And I think what they do at the sushi restaurants, so you can eat and it's safe to eat the raw meat, is they have to freeze the tuna. Because I think that's the only way that you can kill the more like. Amoebas, whatever we call them, those things. So freezing it is the only way to do it. So it's okay. It's not a bad thing. You can still see it's nice and
Yeah. It's kind of nice to see on the side here. That's what I'm
Okay.
looking at.
I don't want to take it too far. How many minutes is yours?
I got 5 minutes left.
5 minutes left? It's nice it's not sticking, right? So you said you do like it rare too, right?
Yeah.
Right, we want to make sure we're healthy, so this is the safe one.
Worried about those crab fish. I don't know what the secret is. It always seems like if you do just a little bit longer, it's too much.
You just have to wave your magic wand. Yeah, okay, let's hope this. Somebody think again, thank you. I know, we talked about it, you said you like yours. Crispy. I love my tortillas. And actually, what I just do, and when I'm at home, I like them soft. And we have a lot of time, so ask me a couple of those tortillas over there. Oh, I have these gorgeous blue ones. I love blue corn tortillas. I actually buy them down the street on Eastern Avenue, right near, look at these. These are beautiful. These do not work so well baking them, or air frying them. So grab some of those other ones. These are really delicious. Just heat it up just a little bit, and it just softens them up. And I usually just do it right on top of the flame. It's beeping at you.
Just turn the food.
You got your tongs, yeah, and you also have a spatula. Uh-oh, I'm spacing out here, getting all excited. Turn your food.
Just leave it at me.
I'm still a little on the fence, you know, with appliances talking to me. I don't
Too bad I
typically
talk.
like, you know, I don't like my car talking to me. I don't like my kids talking back to me. There we go. So it just takes a little bit and it just softens it up.
What do you think the magic temperatures for the air fryers?
You do have to make sure it's on 400. 400 air fry. Okay. Yeah, okay. And those. Same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, this is coming, this is coming. So we'll be able to at least assemble a couple here. They have some of the, yeah, I know you look. I can burn them. So if you're doing this at home, do not walk away. Just be careful, watch what you're doing. And again, it doesn't have to be, do it on a griddle, but I don't know what the back of that griddle looks like right now, and I don't want to turn it on. Warms them up and softens them up. Sometimes a little charring on it. Tastes good. Only corn. I only love like corn tortillas. All my
You have
tacos
the flour
are
tortillas.
always on corn. Well, I mean, let's face it, the flour tortillas really don't have much health benefits.
No.
At least the corn tortilla does. Okay, you have to spray that baby.
All right.
You got your spray? I have right. Did I lose the spray?
Yes, yeah, I guess.
Oh, you got it. You hit it.
I hit it.
Okay, you have a tray. Here you go. Here's your tray. Yes. Spray with that. This is why. This is why we got a new air fryer today. Just so happens. My air fryer had a little accident. And when I went to open it up, this is what I got. Was a handle. I don't think you can overcrowd it. Let's just try. Let's just try too. So then I quickly ordered this one.
You totally set me up.
I did, but I didn't tell you. I warned you. Okay, so that was on this end. Here is your tuna. Tuna. That's fine. We can use that. Take these bad boys out. Am I holding it? Careful. Oh. So I started with a mini air fryer, and then I got this one, and now we got like the super big daddy version. On. I guess it's working.
That's the
Okay.
beat that. We're good.
All right, well, we can wait for that one. And in the meantime, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna slice my tuna. See what this looks like. It looks, from here, it looks beautiful. Where's my camera? Hello. It'd be helpful if I had these. So it serves 8. So I want to make sure I cut against the grain, if I can find the grain. Okay.
We have to grill it next time. We'll see.
I am very happy. So you know my trick now, right? From the frozen state, and then you get this wonderful charring on the outside and still rare on the inside for those of you that like it like this. And I am one of those people. How's that looking? For the, we put them in there already. How do they look? Turn it over. Oh, awesome. We've done this before.
Air fryer my
He's done this before. Okay, now I'm gonna slice this one up. That is beautiful. You wanna taste it? You've worked hard. You deserve it. Can you taste our marinade?
citrus.
Yeah,
The outside's nice and tart. It's nice.
cutting this one very good. I guess this is a little better. I meant to bring a slicing knife. But 8 tacos is a lot. I get a taste now. Oh, yeah. The cumin gives it a nice, or maybe that's the chili powder, a nice smoky kind of flavor to it. I like it. Okay, now I'll wipe that off a little bit. And I have some cute little plates here. I want to assemble my, I guess I could do the pretend tostada. One of them. It says that we are going to, here, I could do a plate too. Or we could, be kind of cool and just do it on one of those. What do you want? You like that? Okay. Well, it won't fit on my plate, so. So I'm gonna do a blue one. And a white one. So this is for if you're doing the soft ones. He's determined to do a crispy one. Oh, so the crispy one won't really fit on that.
The one bends.
And you got 2. So, all right. Actually, sometimes they serve 2. Actually, that does look good. This looks better than mine. Okay, what did it say? We do cabbage?
Yeah.
A lot of cabbage. So let's put a lot of cabbage on because we have a lot of cabbage. Okay, cabbage first. Cabbage. And then jicama. Jicama. There's gonna be so much stuff on here. I don't know how we're gonna put it in our meals. Jicama. And mango. I did bring some spoons. We're just using ours.
I'm like you. I like using my hands. It just feels good.
They're out there going, oh my God, they're using their hands. I washed my hands 50 times. Okay, here you go. Here. There's a fork. Now we have a little cilantro. Oh, look at that, so pretty. And then we have a little bit of fish. You can use some of mine, I'm sharing. Or you can cut yours, whatever you want to do. You want to try it? Yeah.
Sit against the grain.
Yeah. It's, you can find the grain. Incoming, unless there's. Actually, there's still a little pink in there. We need to go in a little bit more. A little bit more. styling a little bit.
Say, the presentation's looking nicer.
Yeah, it's important to me. Natural. We have a little bit of, a little bit more of this. A little bit of this. Right. That's beautiful. This is beautiful. You might need a little garnish of some cilantro too.
A little extra color.
And I think we're supposed to have some limes. A little lime wedge on the side there for you. There I got one. Got it. It's ahead of me. Never mind. Never mind. Here we go. Two variations, okay?
That's right.
Well, lime. And then last but not least, one more thing we need to add to our dish. This is beautiful. Honey. Oh, it gets a little drizzle of honey.
I was not expecting this even.
I know, isn't that weird? A little bit of honey. Well, I think it needs it. With all this, we've got a lot of tart, right? Tart. Interesting. And actually, this is not really honey, this is agave. I kind of thought it'd be kind of nice if I had the agave. Are we missing anything? I don't think so. We have had a party here in the kitchen. Fantastic.
Hey chef, why agave instead of honey?
I prefer the flavor of agave. I like it's really subtle. Honey, I just think sometimes honey might just be a little more overpowering, and I think it's kind of more native to the Mexican culture. So I'm trying to be correct. I like it. I like it. So look at that. I think hopefully we might need a picture of this.
Looks good.
Looks fabulous. You did great.
Thank you. Thanks for all the lessons.
You did
We
amazing.
got all 10 fingers. We're good.
And now I think we might, I know you want to try it,
I
right?
really do.
Did you say, yeah, you
Maybe
really,
we better take a picture fast.
well, we can always reassemble. So there you go. You've got crispy and you've got a floppy, to each his own, and everybody can be happy. You have it cooked, medium or rare, whatever floats your boat. And you've got all this healthy, crunchy deliciousness to put on top of it. And then if you're anything like me, you might just need a little bit of heat. Be careful with your hot sauces. Some of them have too much sodium. This one does not. And I like it. I like to spice it up a little bit.
We're gonna have
So
some
we only
leftovers.
forgot one thing, and that was the olive oil. That's all right. Well, we could then we can pour a little olive oil on. Sure, we want. That was supposed to go in the marinade. Well, and there you have it. Thank you so much. It's been so much fun. I hope
Thank
you come back. It's been a lot of fun cooking with you tonight. I know it was a little bit, it's organized chaos. Is what
I love it.
What I call it. Just like when you're cooking at home, right?
Absolutely.
A little bit all over the place.
This is wonderful.
Thank you for joining us all tonight. And hey, we're going to be back next Monday night for Cook with a Doc. We're going to have another special guest surprise joining us. So I hope you can come, and then maybe their son or daughter, child are coming too. So bring your family, tune in. You don't have to cook with us, but just kick back and, have a laugh. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Namaste. Now you must take a bite.